Welcome to Burrated, B-rated movies. I'm Amferny.
And we're back to this one again where it's still awkward.
I
I'm
know.
like, what's up? It's your boy. It's me. It's Brian with a B. You know? And so like, what's going on? But
Mhm.
hello. This is Brian with a B. I should start talking like on Drunk History.
Oh yeah.
Like, hello. My name is Brian with a B. And
And
tonight
tonight I'm going to tell you about
exactly. We
about
got
the slave uprising.
we have a nice treat for you this evening, folks. Get a glass of nice red. Is that what they say?
Yeah, bottle of red.
Although I don't like when people order like a glass of wine. They're like, "Here you go." I was like, "No, like, can I have a full glass?" Like,
Yeah,
not.
but isn't that like a lot of wine though?
No, man.
That feels like a lot.
No, that's probably like the equivalent of like 2 beers.
Okay, maybe
I
fair.
would assume. I don't know. Like even like yeah. But anyways, do I got a messed up word for you tonight?
What's the messed up word?
I mean, you probably have heard of this. I think a lot of people have. I think we're going to start slow, right? And then get into them like later on in the season, like the dirty, deep ones, right?
Oh my god.
So again, we we don't condone these, and we didn't make them up. These are just words that are around the Urban Dictionary area. You ever heard of waffle stomp?
I have I have. I don't know what it is.
So a waffle stomp is when you're in the shower and you just take a dump and then you just squish it down your grate.
Ew.
Because the grate looks like those squares I'm assuming like a waffle has on it.
Maybe pee in the shower, but don't poop.
Yeah, pee in the shower, dude. Save some water. But but there was the grossest thing is like people was like, no, we actually do that. Like if you don't get the hell out of my face with that,
Yeah,
like
that's
what?
disgusting.
Yeah. And then it brings up other topics of like, well, if you take a dump right before you get in the shower, do you wipe? Like, what? Yes.
Yes,
What the
yes.
hell is wrong with people?
Why is that a question? That feels weird.
Right? And then it's like those people are like, oh, I was just playing. No, I tricked you.
No,
No.
no, you weren't.
There's those people that's like, if you have to take a dump in the shower, do you just waffle stomp it or do you take a dump in your hand and then put it in the toilet? And you're like, what?
Why does it
Again,
have to touch more surfaces? That's disgusting.
why wouldn't you just go to the bathroom? You
Yeah.
dirty damn. But anyways, waffle stomp is the
Okay.
word for today.
That is not the grossest thing that I've seen people do with poop. So it's
I
hard to
mean,
shock me anymore.
that is shocking to me that people actually do it though.
Yes. Yeah,
That
like
blows my mind.
normal in their sane mind people. Yes.
Like at what point in the relationship do you tell your significant other, hey, before you come in, give me like 5 minutes to waffle stomp before you join in the shower?
We would not be sharing a shower.
Could you imagine, you get a new girlfriend and she's like, oh, scoot over. I got to use the bathroom.
I'd be like, get out of the shower. You are
Anyways,
dirty and not in the cool way.
dude, so messed up. We'll see how long until it's like, if you guys have other funny words that you think that we don't know,
Give them to us. We'd love to hear them.
shoot us a DM.
Maybe that should be a new hard-hitting question.
Yeah, I'll put it up there. Oh, hard-hitting question? Damn.
Maybe depends on the guest.
Maybe we'll just put a question up. We haven't done questions in a long time.
We haven't. We need to.
Yeah. But I'm drinking Seagram 7 and 7. Haven't had that in a while.
We're doing remote, so yeah. So you got that. I'm finishing off the rest of my Elvis midnight snack.
There you go. I think I made a monster out of my kid. like the whole peanut butter and jelly bacon grilled sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Dude, it's nuts, man. But what are we watching?
We're watching. Actually, I think this was your suggestion, but I think we both came upon it around the same time. Scared Shitless. A plumber and his germophobic son are forced to get their hands dirty to save the residents of an apartment building when a genetically engineered bloodthirsty creature escapes into the plumbing system.
I don't.
Directed by Vivieno Caldinelli, sorry. And starring Steven Ogg, which I remember him from Dark Match.
Ah,
Daniel Doheny, Chelsea Clark, Marcia Bennett, Mark McKinney, and Bryn Godiner.
all right. It's a lot of people.
A lot of names I potentially butchered.
No. But all right. Let's freaking get into this.
Hell yeah.
Waiting all week.
Smoky flute in the night. Sweater holder shining bright. Where the gold tastes just right. Splacking hands in the moonlight. Berated, berated, not a bad word. Working on this preferred. Berated, berated, hear our call. The podcast that welcomes all.
Rated G, rated PG, rated PG-13, rated NC-17, and rated R are certification marks owned by the Motion Picture Association, Inc. This podcast has not been rated or certified pursuant to the Motion Picture Association, Inc.'s film rating system, nor is this podcast authorized by, endorsed by, or affiliated with the Motion Picture Association, Inc.
Ooh.
All right, we're back with the beginning of Scared Shitless.
We'll see if they allow us. Well, they let us post.
What,
What
bitch
was
ass?
it? Yeah.
I thought that one might come down.
Nah, they warned us. Oh, all right. There you go.
Ooh, wow.
Opening right
Oh.
up to
A burning building?
what if like this wasn't AI or anything? This was really a building that we just saw on fire.
Let me see this guy, this older dude, with something covered, and he's running out of the burning building.
That for sure was his George Foreman grill,
You got to take the important stuff, right?
right? His like
How am I going to make my panini? I need
That's
my afternoon
his-
panini.
his family's still in there. See, he's looking around like, where's my family? I told him to grab the other Foreman grills and get the hell to the car.
So whatever it is he has covered up, he puts in the passenger side, and he's driving off with a bloody hand.
I thought that my dog was snoring, but it was actually snarling from the did he save a gremlin?
Maybe.
That might have been something else too. Dang, was that a Nissan Leaf? Squeaky beans?
So,
You cook green beans like that?
in a pan, no.
What? How you cook green beans?
If I was gonna do green beans, I'd probably just get them in the frozen package. I'm not that inventive.
Huh. I like green beans. And then my dad came by. He's like, watch this. And yeah, put a little bit of bacon grease, some green
Ooh.
beans like that,
That sounds good.
some seasoning, steam them.
So,
This guy doesn't want any part of it because he's. I wonder what movie that is.
so it's like some futuristic robotic type movie,
Oh, that's the
like an
son.
action movie, and it's the son, and here's the dad in the kitchen, and he's listening
Jamming
music
out
while
to
he
a
cooks.
radio.
Yeah, there is so much wood paneling in that house. I love it.
And they keep having a fight over who is going to listen to something. The dad's
Yeah.
hearing the son's TV. And what did it start out like 20? And
Yeah.
now the volume's up to like 90 on the TV.
I
That's
feel like
so-
if you are going above 20 or 30, you need to get your ears checked.
made a nice meatloaf,
Yeah.
green bean, mashed potatoes and gravy, and salad. It's not even Thanksgiving.
And so the son's all angry. Like, he just cooked you this amazing meal, and you're gonna...
You look a little bit too old to be living with your parents still.
Yeah. And now he's like scrubbing, he's washing his hands like he's about to scrub in for surgery. The kid is.
Maybe he is. Maybe there's only one set of utensils in the house, and he knows he's going to have to eat with his hands.
So the dad is drinking, it said dark IPA, but this says Beer Light on it. So I guess Beer Light is like the brand.
I don't know. My neighbors always grab garage beer. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? That's a cool name for a beer.
That is a great idea. Just, because I mean, people have beer in their garage.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting rid of my freezer and just getting another fridge and freezer combo.
So now the kid is like inspecting the fork.
He's the dad's like, I spit shine those myself.
Jeez. I get it. Like, germaphobe, or being scared of germs, it's a real thing. To me, it comes off a little rude. Maybe I internalize a little bit.
But at the same time, if you don't get germs, dude, you're never going to get an immune system, and you're going to always be a nerd.
But yeah, I had to explain it to a nurse that using hand sanitizer all the time is a really bad idea, because your skin has a natural microbiome, and you need bacteria.
I remember, I don't know, of course, you don't know what it is, if it's true or not, but right, if they say, like, if you, every time you use a hand sanitizer, it takes a layer of your skin off.
Well, I don't know if it's that strong, but I know that using it constantly is a really bad idea. You need to alternate between that and actually washing your hands.
When my kid was in elementary school, one of the teachers was like, we're going to sanitize your hands. I was like, son, you can tell her that you'd prefer to wash your hands over just using hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you don't have to use that all the time. It's kind of overkill. But so the dad is giving the son basically the same speech we were just talking about. Like, you have millions of germs all over your body. What's the big deal?
Yeah, so then his mom, there was a tragic accident with his mom, but they're just playing the cards they were dealt. All right, bro?
So the mom died of some type of bacterial disease?
Oh, that could be why he's up like that.
And that's why he's abnormally fearful of germs?
Yeah. I mean, that is a
dad
big...
is actually... Sorry, go ahead.
That is a big meal for two, though.
That is, and it looks like a bounty of food. It's wonderful. I'm impressed, but like, the dad actually has a very good, healthy outlook of losing, his wife. That, like he just said, you have to keep yourself occupied so you don't think about these things constantly.
But so this is all you need. You need to just mess up once, dude. So when we were younger, we were in martial arts, like one day out of the week we would do like gymnastics, so we could be cool and do front flips and back flips and kicks and you know what I'm saying,
peacocking.
So there was one game that we played where they'd put like those plastic chairs, they'd put chairs up and you'd run and dive bomb over them, right?
Okay.
So, like, my record was, like, 9 chairs when I was, like, I don't know, 11 years old, 9 years old, somewhere around there.
So if you don't make it, you're just going to wipe out on a plastic chair?
Yeah, and get embarrassed.
That either, you can get embarrassed, or that's going to mildly hurt you. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're kids. So we were playing around, and like I said, my record was 9 chairs, and we were playing around, and I just did exactly what you said. I wiped out on 2 chairs. Like, I kicked it and then I like tripped on it. I was like, dude, I got so embarrassed and like it kind of hurt. And so from that point on, I was never able to clear more than 2 chairs.
It just messed with your head.
Yeah, I was like, oh, don't do it.
So we're back at the burning building, and the older guy put like a sock on his bloody hand that it looked like it was he lost hand meat.
No, well, and he also doesn't know how to drive. Be in the center lane, bro.
And he takes out the little guard
arm.
stick, the arm for the parking garage.
But he could have taken it out, like, even if he was in the center of that lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, he completely, like, was on the left side, like, hugging the right side of it, and, like, messed his mirror up and everything like that.
Yeah. So
What is bismuth?
pink bismuth is like the generic name for like Pepto-Bismol. So
You like the flavor of Pepto-Bismol?
I do not. It tastes
What?
like chalk.
I love the flavor of Pepto-Bismol,
It's
and I
pink
love the smell
chalk.
of Ajax.
I do not like that smell either.
Oh, it's freaking delicious. I love those pink candies around Valentine's that have that Pepto-Bismol flavor.
Oh, I don't know about that. That doesn't sound appetizing.
Dude.
But so the dad brought boxes of bismuth because I guess they're going on a trip. So he's got he takes it.
This guy, he just honked out like, hey, could you hurry up and move the trash can? And the guy starts dancing in front of the trash, in front of the car.
I mean, if somebody got an attitude with me like that, I might do that.
I would. I flipped some lady off today because she didn't know how to drive in a four-way stop. It was her and her son leaving elementary school. Right? And I had to chalk it up all the way. Like, I did a panoramic view of my middle finger for her. I start off on my driver's window, passed all the way through my windshield, and then all the way through my son's passenger window.
Oh, geez.
Chalked up this deuce, dude.
So they're at, is this an apartment building?
I hope. Otherwise, that's a grand house.
Yeah, this looks like an apartment building. So there, he's in his plumber truck. He took the son with him to go on a plumbing job.
That son just looks like, come on, man, do something with your life.
Seriously, you're gonna sit there and watch like futuristic action movies and not do anything for yourself?
I was like, I was gonna say, Tubi RoboCop.
It looked like Tubi RoboCop, which, okay, speaking of that, I do have a movie for that specific purpose called Rotor.
What?
It's shitty RoboCop, and it has terrible action sequences. It's a great EGB.
What the dad just pull out? It looks like he pulled out like a brick of cocaine. Well, at first I thought, I was like, dude, where'd this dad get this fat stack of money from? But
it's a
guess
package.
what it is?
It's got like mechanics gloves.
What if it's those gloves that there's like, these are made out of brass knuckle material? And you can punch steel beams. There's like, how many times have you just walked around town and be like, oh, is that a steel beam?
I can punch it now. Like, no, like I've never thought I really want to punch a steel beam.
So you ever jumped up in the air and wanted to land in like a superhero pose and punch the ground? Well, now you can, kids.
Those are okay. I have a pair of gloves that are like that because when I was in the army, the infantry unit I was in, they would order knives constantly. So I have like 6 or 7 different knives, but then they ordered the shooter gloves with the plastic ridge knuckles.
Yeah, those.
So like it's got the thin tipped fingers so you can still shoot, and then when you run out of bullets, you can just knock somebody in the face with your plastic knuckles.
Yeah, I think those ones also, I think, are those the ones too that like, I mean, I don't recommend it, but you don't even need to, like, if you're installing a fan, you just wear those gloves. You don't even need to turn off the freaking electricity. You just go.
Yeah, you probably could.
Like, how many times do you think they had to test those gloves? They're just like, damn it, Carl, come in here.
I keep
try these out. How many layers of cloth do we really need before electricity doesn't flow through it and shock you?
I mean, hopefully, they tested it in America where we, regulate our currency a little bit better.
Hell no, hopefully they didn't.
But if they tested it in like another country, somebody might die.
Where they're like, wait, what wattage are we putting this house at? So now this girl at the desk knows him, the son.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, wait, what's your name again? Like, see, that's, like, so get a job that you're not get a job that you're not, embarrassed about. you know? Like, there was, when I was younger and I worked at that construction site in that little town, like, the guy's like, I get paid this much money to be the plumbing job. He's like, you think that's enough money? I was like, damn, all right, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
we knew this. What?
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Finish.
go.
But so the dad, he remembers Jim, this guy that lived in this building, and apparently Jim died on the toilet in the lobby bathroom
Gross.
and like had an aneurysm. I wonder if he was murdered by this monster creature.
Either that or really he just, you know, passed around the toy room.
Maybe. And so here's that older guy from the burning building. He sticks his bloody hand in the elevator to stop it.
Right? It's a sock, bro. I'd be like, damn, are those Cartier socks, bro, on your hand?
And why are you jacking him up like that?
And at the same time, it's like bleeding profusely. Like, it's not even like a bandage where it's like, oh, I cut it last week, so there's still a little bit of blood. No, this is a fresh cut.
It's like his whole ass hand, and it's bleeding through the sock, like oozing.
The dad's like, did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. What?
That's creepy.
How did you
Yeah, that
not
is
see
creepy.
that? And the son just farted. What was that?
Oh, it was a nervous fart.
You think that's real? I'm tired of
Like-
people saying like, I was nervous, I farted.
I think it could be. And then he farts again.
And that was the dad. He's
Oh,
like, you
the
think that
dad.
was a fart? Yeah, and now they have to get off an elevator after freaking.
They fart bomb the elevator.
Oh,
and
here we come.
the older couple gets on the elevator.
An old couple. Yep.
And they
Jesus.
the lady identifies Meatloaf. Wonderful.
Instantly knew it was meatloaf.
You know, there is something to a fart that smells like food. It's nice.
No.
Because most farts smell like shit. Like shit.
No. I don't think that's real. You know, I think that whole thing of being beef stewed is just
What if it's like a nice beef stewing? Like it smells good. Like
I don't think
food.
that's a real. I don't think that would ever happen. So now that guy, is that the
Okay.
guy from Kids in the Hall?
It might be.
I think it is.
So he's gonna take the blanket off of this thing. Oh, it's like an aquarium.
He was
But-
carrying around. Yeah, right. Dude, that dude ain't buff enough to carry around a big ass aquarium like that,
Of water, yeah.
and it's just bubbling up. Dude, if that's a fresh turd, I'm gonna be really disappointed in this dude.
He's got something in this water that he loves
Yep.
that jumps out and bites his face. It's a big monster thing.
Looks like a. Yep. Now he's
He's
just
trying to-
running around his apartment, smacking it everywhere.
Yeah, he smacked it into the refrigerator.
Yep, that looks pretty gross.
Then he hit it with a plate. I don't know what that thought was. There you go.
Well,
got a
good
meat
thing his
mallet?
meat tenderizer was right there. And then he's body slamming it on his microwave. Good night.
Oh, geez. So he puts it in the microwave.
Okay. Just leave it in the microwave and like duct tape it shut or something.
So he's going to, like, he nukes it
And he said they're going to start from scratch.
and so it like nuked for about 15 seconds and then the power went out and
But it
there's
was
nothing in the
arcing, so
microwave.
there's metal in it.
I guess.
Gross.
But then there's
It's just his face is all messed up now.
yeah. So how did
Oh.
it get out of the microwave?
I don't know.
But it
But-
murders him and goes into the toilet. Leaves
Gross.
a nasty blood trail.
Hopefully that's blood. And not just a dirty turd trail.
Well, how many red dirty turd trails do you know of?
I mean, hemorrhoids, bro.
I mean, maybe.
You know, they're no joke. Somebody almost died because of them. Who the hell was that guy? A plumber? That's pretty embarrassing. They called a plumber for the apartment that you live at, even though you're a plumber.
Yeah.
That's why he was such an asshole. Maintenance
So
guys. Am I
he almost
right?
ran that guy. Oh, he almost ran that guy over. That was the trash can guy. The guy that was being a dick about the trash can.
All right. It's
So-
like on that Daddy's Home when he rides that motorcycle through his house.
Oh yeah,
And
through his own house.
He's like, just hire a maintenance worker. That's the funniest part. And then Mark Wahlberg fills the wall real fast and punches one hole in it, and he falls down to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Like, shut the hell up.
So now they're in this old lady's apartment, and the dog pisses on the son's shoe.
She's spraying him with water. Yeah, I don't think you should have a dog if you're in an apartment, especially a big ass Rottweiler like that, man.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, Mrs. Applebaum.
Well, if that dog is peeing that freely on people and in the apartment, I wonder how many places in this apartment smell like piss.
Right.
Because that can't be the first time.
100% no. You know, but that dog also is just a big, huge, gigantic dog. So it's probably like, hey, this human looks less masculine than me. I'm going to piss on it and let him know what's up.
Claiming territory. So now dad is looking at the toilet, and apparently he's like a toilet. Yeah, like a toilet aficionado. He knows different toilets.
He's like, back in my day, I would have done anything on a toilet. He's like, I sit backwards on it. I read my books. I play with my action figures right here.
Do some lines.
He's like, son, you got another thing coming if you thought you weren't going to mess around and get your hands dirty in a toilet right now. He's like, nobody's even popped this upper decker's cherry.
So
what? I thought he was going backwards.
He's letting the son plunge the toilet, who it looks like he's being tortured.
Is the son only wearing one glove?
Yes.
What?
For a germaphobe, you would be wearing both gloves, right?
And then you have your sleeves rolled up so your skin's exposed to old woman turds. Those are the worst turds of them all. And the dad is in there drinking coffee.
Like letting him get in there and get his hands dirty and do it. I get it. You know, he's got to get experience.
You don't know how to use a plunger?
Apparently he doesn't know how to use a plunger, or he doesn't want to use a plunger because he seems like he's being tortured by this plunger.
Well, did you know there's different types of plungers?
I mean, I would assume, but I don't know them all.
So, you know the flat plunger, like that's a flat plunger.
Yes.
Supposedly that plunger is for your kitchen sink, not for a toilet.
Okay.
And then the other ones, the plungers that have like the lip thing at the bottom of it that, I don't know, points down, I guess.
Okay.
That one is for a toilet because that bottom part of it goes into the hole of the toilet and the other part goes, you know.
Creates a suction, like a stronger seal. Okay. I can see that. So the maintenance
big hairy dude
in the building, he
really
like gets his balls grabbed by the monster.
Why is that guy eating those matzo balls like such a beast?
I know. He tells Mrs. A, "This is the best matzo ball I've ever had." Which
he had to eat it like that, dude. Really eat them? You don't even use your utensils? What are you, an 11-year-old boy named Kane?
Which this is right after the maintenance dude gets his matzo balls eaten by the monster.
He's like, "Hi, I'm here to try out for the guy who's hairy and is taking a dump, gets his wiener bit."
So now the dad puts his hand in the toilet and he's just going to grab.
The dad goes in manually. He's like, I just found the obstruction. He's like, here we go. What is it?
Her dentures.
Gross. Please just wipe them off, then put her back in her mouth. You want to bet she's going to do it? Hold on.
So,
wait. We're waiting. She's going to put it in her mouth.
No, she's going to keep them. She said she bought new ones, though.
So gross.
That is
when I was getting my veneers on, what do you call it? one of the veneers fell on the ground, and the dentist picked it up and started walking towards me. And I was like, "You're gonna go fucking sanitize that, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Were you really? Or were you really gonna be like, amen, and then put it in my mouth?" You know. So then they
Just pray
flush the
over
toilet,
it.
and there's blood coming up out of the toilet now.
Yeah, and now then we see this older couple eating.
Is that older
they-
couple that smelled that got beef stewed?
Yeah, they got the meatloaf fart.
And look, they're freaks. They have that camera set up in their dining room. You know how many times they've splacked hams on that table
I know.
while they're eating ham? You little worm. Uh-oh. The mom's trying to get into that foreplay by trying to get dad angry. So that way they're going to, yep, you go to your room and take your clothes off. See, I told you.
Oh wow,
All
there's
that's like, if you go into anybody's house and they have a freaking camera set up like that on a tripod,
and he
Yeah.
gives her like the eyebrows, like they're about to do something a little naughty.
mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever, keeps everything spicy.
I hope so.
Right.
Right.
I'm not hating.
When I'm 93,
I mean, you should, if you can still get down, get down.
right? Like, all right, babe, you need to
You might-
yell at me
Yeah.
and tell me
Tell
to
me
go to
I'm
my
a pretty
bedroom,
princess.
right? I was like, you know what? Damn it, I'm tired of this. Get out of my face. Go up to your room and get your clothes off. Like, what? Hold on a second. Are we fighting or are we getting down?
Yeah, there's sometimes you get that like intense look from somebody, and you're just like, are we fighting or are we fucking? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do I got to get ready for here?
It's the same. Fighting hard, man. That goes both ways. It's like,
Yeah.
so now they're back in
no.
the lobby. And what?
And he's warning the lady at the front desk that there was some blood in the toilet. We just saw something we thought you should know, and now they're going to go back up. Oh yeah, so now they're going into the boiler room.
Is the boiler room upstairs?
I guess.
Aren't boiler rooms usually downstairs?
You would think.
I mean, you would. I saw this movie where these high school kids were always getting in trouble. And so they would do this experimental surgery on them, and they'd always meet in the boiler room.
Oh yeah. And then some guy named Chug came in all horned up and tried to get rapey.
And then he got beat up.
He got the shit beat out of him. Yeah.
So no offense, you're a plumber. Like, do you think you really know how to mess all those things?
I was gonna ask, like, plumbers work on like pipes and plumbing, but not whole systems, right? That would be somebody with a larger, greater experience.
I don't know. Like, do you have plumbers that install all the pipes in your house, or is that somebody else?
I think that would be somebody else, and the plumber just works on, smaller issues, right? I don't know.
Nope, I think we're wrong on that one. We're gonna.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
So now she's old lady's getting ready. She's
I hope I walk by their house one day and there's just an upside down pineapple on their door.
oh my god.
So they're in the bathroom. She's the old woman's in the bathroom getting ready,
And there's
and
blood
her
coming
toilet
out of their
flushes,
toilet.
and all of a sudden, blood comes up, and she's like, "What the freak?" Trying to flush the toilet, but it's not going down.
So where's the blood coming from? Is that the monster,
They're probably just a bunch of people.
or the people that are being murdered by the monster?
It's probably everybody in this movie has hemorrhoids. They're just flushing down their bloody butts.
Which, okay, you would think that, like, there's always that discussion when we, as a nurse, when you have patients that like have a bloody stool,
Gross.
like the question is always, is the blood, is it
yeah.
is it red or black? Because metabolized blood is black, which would
Yeah.
mean that's an internal bleed, not a hemorrhoid.
Yeah. So one time we were at the ER, and I think the rooms were waiting into our room. So they just had the curtains, and this doctor came in. Oh, never mind that story. We're back to this one.
Oh,
The
geez.
old
So
man comes in with his shirt off.
he has a slut written on his chest, and he's wearing like dark clown makeup
Well, I think I don't know what he's supposed to look
and a
like.
collar.
And is still rocking tidy whities.
Yeah.
So you think that at this time, when we're older, I don't think briefs will be around anymore.
No, probably not.
Like, I don't think my kid
will order them.
I don't even know if my kid has ever worn briefs. He might have, but I think that we just went straight to boxer briefs, you know?
Yeah. So they're doing some weird, like he's acting like barking like a dog, and then the monster comes out of the toilet and is grabbing him by the head and rips his head off his neck.
His entire head off, huh?
Jeez.
All right. Well,
ooh, like right in front of her, and then the monster looks at her.
That's a pretty good looking monster, though.
It is. That's creepy as shit.
It's a demogorgon.
Literally.
That's the upside. That's that thing that, what the hell is his name? Dustin. When that asshole brought that thing back and tried to raise as a pet. So now the dad, the plumber, is down there in the pipes. Like the pipes clearly have been chewed on by like a, I don't know, demogorgon monster.
And he sees like the balls.
That's a dick.
That's the maintenance guy's balls and dick.
But it was cut off like.
And the germaphobe son is,
and the dad's still
up.
Just looking at it like, what is this? I wonder what this is.
Hands.
It's hairy balls and everything. What? Instantly, you know what that was.
Yeah.
See, guess what? You're no longer a plumber. You need to leave and go get the authorities and roll credits.
Yeah, run.
Right? Be like, I'm a plumber. Yeah, well, there's a,
but in fairness, though, we don't have a movie if they run away.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. They live happily ever after. Not my chair, not my problem.
That's fair.
They go and take a bunch of acid and shrooms and go into a dark closet.
We never have to learn anything, and then we're good. Great.
Yeah.
No life lessons.
Pipes are my jurisdiction. Now he's having, what is that? Oedipus syndrome? Is that what it is when you're in power and you think? He's like, look at this dick, son. He's just grabbing it by the balls and twisting around like looking at it. Come on, man. You're not even wearing gloves. Like, that's the funny part. He's just shaking around this dude, just have her dick in his hand.
With his bare hands.
That's what I'm saying. And then finally he's like, they throws on the ground.
Fucking dick blood all over his hands.
This dude just drinking more freaking Pepto.
So the son is telling the front desk lady we need to call the cops because you need more than a plumber.
There's someone swimming around your pipes. They're eating the pipes from inside out. Like, no, it was Taco Bell night at the rec center. So that's just a normal.
It's too many crunch wraps.
As many people talk trash about Taco Bell, it's still one of the best, fast food places.
I mean, in a pinch, I like it. I'm not hating.
There's so many times we record, and I'm just like, dude, Anthony, should we DoorDash some tacos real quick?
I mean, maybe. So she's explaining they can't call the cops because the building is for sale, and they need the sale to close. And her dad is the one that owns the building.
Well, guess what? You know how your cell won't close? By having two gigantic holes in your pipes that a dick-eating monster just did.
Apparently the monster wasn't that into the dick because it looked pretty intact. It just took it off.
How, though? You think it just like one gulped it and then spit it out?
Dude, this guy, okay. It always drives me nuts when people excessively take Pepto-Bismol. You're going to mess with your stomach so bad that it's going to be hard for the pH balance for you to digest food.
Or you're going to have a bulletproof stomach. It's just going to build a wall of Pepto. And so when you get karate punched, right into your stomach, it's going to make that still. So it's like, tunk.
I mean, all that chalk, yeah, probably. So they're doing
Right.
the drain snake camera thing, and they find a blockage. So he's gonna take the roto rooter.
You already found the problem downstairs with the two pipes that were bitten in half.
Yeah, really.
Dude, that is that old woman's apartment. Look at that wallpaper.
Yeah,
The
that's
dad's like,
so
let me show you
much
how to do this,
wallpaper.
son.
Too much wallpaper.
What's he trying to do? He's like, that's it. It's like fishing, son.
Oh, he's gonna catch the monster.
Unless the monster's on the other half of that broken pipe.
I mean, maybe.
Please let it be another dildo or something.
And what did he grab? He grabbed like an egg sack.
What is that?
It's a bunch of eggs from the
What if
monster.
that's just a bunch of cocaine?
I mean, it could be.
That's
an egg sack. It's like glowing.
Yeah, see, once again, this isn't your job, man. Get the hell out of there. So, dude, these I like the graphics. You know?
So now the front desk lady is explaining to what looks like one of her family members about
I mean, that could be her mom or her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, one of her residents. That was
one of the residents. Okay. I assume wrong that they just because they look alike they must be related.
Right. And they're yelling at each other like, really? Why are you telling that woman your secrets?
No, maybe if they were like arguing in Tagalog or something.
Right? They're like, oh, hold on. What they just said. They said, nope. All right, here we go. So now the son is like, Dad, we got to get this shit. I'll catch Patricia up on this thing.
So they're going to show her the bucket of eggs.
See, this is the first time I've never once been to somebody's house, but like, follow me into the bathroom and then sit down.
Oh, yeah. No, they're back to one of the toilets because they're saying all the toilets are blocked.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I got to take a shit. Did you know that it was Taco Bell night at the rec center? She's like, you think that I just can't just hold this? She's like, I've been waiting all day for Taco Bell rec center night.
I will never be waiting all day for Taco Bell.
Oh,
but I will eat it.
No, there's some times where I'm just like, you know, I remember as a kid, like, all right, what do you want to do for dinner? And we'd be like, oh, it's Taco Bell. You know, like our mom would always say, okay, you guys all get one sandwich. Or like one or two sandwiches. We're like, we don't want a goddamn sandwich. We want a fucking burrito. Like, did your parents ever call them sandwiches?
Oh, yeah. And what, like a burrito? No, my mom never called a burrito a sandwich.
No, and we still, to this day, make fun of my mom. And that's why she's blocked all of our numbers. She's like, oh, yeah, is this funny?
There's some type of weird ooze under the toilet.
So again, like one of the dirtiest places for your, please lick it.
And he's fingering it and staring.
Are we sure this guy's a real plumber?
Or that he doesn't have like 1,000 diseases because he picked up somebody's dick blood and balls.
And he's just grabbing stuff. And then this woman,
she's going to pick up the eggs.
She's like, what is this? And she's going in there.
There's glowing ooze.
None of these people see anything. Only that kid. I hope every single one of these people gets like, I don't know, super AIDS. Because none of them wore gloves except for that dude who had a germaphobe.
Yeah, he's the smartest man in the building right now. I was going to make fun of him the entire movie, but he's on to something. Let him cook.
Yeah, what? And so that same caulking stuff is inside of her, top of her thing. Oh, and he's messing with her.
Yeah, because he sticks his hand in and pretends he can't get his hand out.
He pulls out, it's a middle finger.
And here we go. Like, I got you.
He's like, look at your face. What if we do that whole thing where he pulls his hand out and like does the circle with his thumb and index, and then he gets to punch her in the arm because she looked at it? Or I still play that game.
And so
we're back in the lobby. This girl's still playing around the ooze.
I know. Why are these? You don't know what it is. Why are you like
hey,
put on a glove? Do you have gloves?
remember 5 minutes ago when I told you we pulled this out of the toilet?
Like you have, people that clean, you have maintenance. Like you don't have gloves.
What if that's just all that old man semen?
Oh,
This woman just touched his nose.
And he drinks. Okay. I don't think he understands how germs work because he gets booped in the nose and then drinks Pepto-Bismol thinking that's going to protect him from the germs on his nose.
Yeah, I think that Bitmos or whatever it called might be like a Robitussin.
No,
just put Robitussin on it.
Is a Pepto.
Dude, no. I would be so pissed, Anthony, if you put your hand in a dirty toilet bucket of eggs and then you touch my face with like, hey, it's a joke, brother. I'd be like, you know what, Anthony? That's fighting time.
Hey, if we get enough like follows or whatever prior to the movie coming out, I might just do that.
No. Like, I've never thought of punching you really hard in the arm, but you touch my face with a dirty hand? God. So and he's still freaking out, like
having a full panic attack.
But dude, she had like a brawny napkin. Do you see how she instantly just touched it once and it was perfectly wiped off and clear?
I know.
Dang. Oh,
so now she's gonna have him feel her breathing so he can match her breathing and calm down.
But he's gonna get too excited in his pants. I'm excited in my pants right now because of which
he might have to, take his, there's a pleat in those pants. He might have to take them back to the pants store.
What if she's like, how come your pants are getting tighter? Or like your blood pressure is going up. She's like, your breathing's fine.
It's like that part from Anchorman. It's the pleat in these pants. I need to take them back to the pants store.
Uh-oh. So again, excuse me. The plumber is walking through the hallway, and there's blood all over the door and hand. What?
He found another room with or another apartment with
blood all over the door handle. I forgot. Is he a cop?
Apparently, he thinks he is. Like plumbers become cops. So we're at the original murder site, like the dude. The older guy.
What's that stuff that you're not supposed to do at a crime scene?
Touch everything. Walk around. That part.
Especially touch stuff. He just grabbed the freaking faucet and he's like, "Oh, here you go."
He's like a fucking 6-year-old at a crime scene. What's
that? There's that.
Let me touch that.
Right? What's this? Is this blood or barbecue sauce? Yep. Then he sees the dude that was dead.
He sees him like bloody and disemboweled.
That's good. Like, look at the blood is still flowing, dude. That's awesome.
It's all soupy. That's good.
That is nuts.
It's spurting, and he's still alive.
He's like, "Is there blood on my stomach?" He's like, "Yeah, what? Where is she?"
So he has,
of course,
Project X is what he calls the monster.
The most cunning killing machine mankind has ever known. Obviously, he doesn't listen very good. I created her. I loved her.
Then I destroy her. But alas, she got the best of me.
Yo! And he tries to karate chop it. It's like, this what? It's not even around here. Why are you trying to karate chop shit?
Yeah, really.
He was bleeding. I mean, good for him, man. See? Laughter is the best medicine. This dude was freaking dying, but his entire earlier life, he was on Kids in the Hall, which even prolonged him from being dead after his hand was bitten and his neck and his stomach and his face. See?
Well, he had to live long enough to confirm that there's a monster thing, and he's the one who unleashed it.
So just become psycho and believe there's monsters, and then you'll live forever.
You'll live long enough for somebody to come upon you and ask a couple questions, and then you can keel over.
That's why I have a secret about Bigfoot that I'm never going to tell anybody until my dying day, which will never come because I have a secret about Bigfoot. So
Are you Artemis
he's still holding her
Snodgrass?
boob. What?
Are you Artemis Snodgrass?
He's like, why do you hold your corn dog right there when I'm trying to freaking walk and give you a high five? So yeah, he was still holding like, I don't know what's more effective, the lobby girl or Mel Gibson in Signs of trying to get people to control their breathing.
I know. So now the dad radioed the son to 504, and they find the dead guy.
Okay, so right now, sorry that you're selling this building, but guess what? We need to call the authorities now.
Yes, we do. Plumbers are not cops.
Yep. Nowhere near are they cops. It's just so funny.
He said it's some experiment gone wrong.
Damn
and then
it.
The son gets sick and vomits on the dead guy.
On him. So what was that stuff again that they weren't supposed to do at a crime scene?
Touch or put any body fluids anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
The dad's like, all right, let's get out of here.
Even though we're totally going to tie us to this.
So what are you going to do when you sell that building and you need to clean up the bodies?
I know.
Yeah.
Now the girl that was in the lobby earlier is doing like a live stream.
Wow.
And she's in a robe in her
She's like,
bathroom.
right, I'm going to take a dump, y'all. She's like, give me 10 subscribes and I'll take a dump on live.
So she's going to shower so this is like an OnlyFans type deal.
Dude, I have a thing for a shower for my phone. Do we need to do that for our next live?
I mean, we could.
Why is she wearing a bra and a robe? I think robes are usually naked.
That would be the assumption, yeah.
Oh, here we go. She's showering now.
And everybody's
She's
going
like,
crazy.
The water. You know, I don't believe that. She instantly just got in the shower and then turned the water on. You didn't wait for the water to warm up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
right,
not?
dude. My kid, I get so pissed sometimes because we're like, okay, go shower. And he'll go upstairs and he'll come downstairs for like 15 minutes. We're like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm waiting for the water to warm up. I was like, dude, it takes like a minute for the water to warm up, bro.
Yeah.
But he's
Now
like,
you're
oh,
just
well.
wasting water.
Yeah. So now her water's all jacked up.
Like
Probably
spurting
because there was two
off
pipes
on.
down there that were broken in half.
So she's like trying to like seductively shower.
And so it was like more soap, not more soap, like any soap at all.
There was no
Oh.
soap. Yeah, there was zero soap. It's all water.
And
Even
that monster goes in there.
That is just a wet loofah.
What is that? Run, turn around. Lord, it's like, I can't
then-
turn around. My eyes are full of soap. Still this day, dude, if you get soap in your eyes, shampoo in your eyes, dude, that's the most crippling pain.
It's
And
the monster is destroying or killing her in the shower while she's on live stream.
just biting her everywhere. All right.
So the plumber guy is taping down the toilet, but he's already out.
Right?
So they have files on Project X. Where did they get files?
From that dude's apartment.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
But whose dog is that again? That's
Old
that old
lady's
woman.
dog.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
one with the dentures.
The pissy Rottweiler.
Did she say that she got new dentures, or are we just
Yeah.
assuming that she didn't put those old ass dentures back in her mouth?
We would hope she got new dentures.
I know damn well that she didn't.
So she's
But-
got like some type of bunt cake dessert.
All right, here we go. Let's just cut this freaking egg sack in the sink.
I love how cavalier they are with these eggs, that they're just gonna start touching everything and
Right? You don't even
Like-
know what it is, man.
cutting at it. It's very strange. They're gonna cut into the egg. Okay, wow. All right, so the older lady is clearly detached from the reality of the situation because she's saying, it's so nice to have all of you here, as he's playing with the egg and gets bit.
I'm thinking that dude is like somehow related to her, and she's
Like,
crazy too.
he lost a finger because
Instantly.
you're playing with an egg.
You're playing with a monster. The monster
Yeah.
hatched, and you put your pinky in its mouth, like, oh, what's
But
this?
the old lady, like, she's acting like, oh, everybody came over to see me. No, everybody did not come over to see you. There's a fucking toilet murder monster.
And
Oh,
the
geez.
dad's squirting his blood all over the son's face.
That was hilarious. That was such a good gag. Like,
It's
he got it
so
in his mouth and his eyes. It's gonna
thing
be a
looks like the
germaphobe's worst.
Predator.
Yeah, so all the eggs are hatching. Jeez, maybe we shouldn't have fucked with the eggs. I don't know.
No, really. So what? The son's going into, what was that? Wanted.
Yeah,
The
he's like,
Wanted. Uh-oh.
so he knocks over his bismuth into the egg or to the eggs, and it like sends them into some like seizing, like they're about to die.
They're melting. So
So they have a box of bismuth, which I thought that might play in later. Like, why are you going to carry around an entire box of bismuth?
but at the same time, what's his job again?
The plumber.
So you as a plumber, you're going to kill all these creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be no evidence of creatures that murdered people. And was your DNA on that dude's
Like,
body?
all over that crime scene. Just like he just like laid down in it and just like put all his bodily fluids in it and just started jerking off on the guy. Like
There it is.
Basically that's what he did.
And then they're going to say, well, guess what? The Palmer estate was for sale, and that's why they did it. See? Boom.
Yeah.
There's all the dream. Used to sell board up magazines.
So now the lady at the front desk calls 911 and explains the whole situation honestly, which you should never do when it sounds crazy, and they hang up on her for a false 911 call.
I mean,
Well, it's either that or the crisis response team is going to come out and see if you bonked your noggin. Like, one of the two things will happen.
So the dad's like, is this stuff actually working? He took a fat swig of the Bismol.
Yeah, of some Pepto-Bismol.
This guy. So again, why aren't you calling the authorities and leaving?
Because it's his what is it he said? His job is the pipes.
The pipes are my jurisdiction, bruh.
Yeah, his jurisdiction.
no.
That's it.
The toilet is just like
Yeah, it's
in Joe Dirt, where it's like, yep, it's a pretty big thing of puke. You might go get it. He's like, good thing it's not chili dog day. So then the dad's bleeding
with this here ball peen hammer.
What?
Oh, geez. So he cauterizes his finger.
Dude, that dad is
He's hard fucking core, man.
a man amongst men, man. Like,
Brass
damn.
fucking balls.
I
like this guy.
I mean, what else do you have anything to lose, man?
He played a really good character too in Dark Match. He was the
Good. Oh,
was it
yeah.
the boyfriend of the main character.
Yeah. Dude, what a freaking rugged dude, man.
I know.
Donahue. And like they write in the dirt because apparently he hasn't washed his van in a while, and son. But what if it was painted like that?
We get the slow-mo hero reveal of the two dude or the son and the dad with their
and look how official her
buckets.
uniform is. She doesn't even have like a name tag. It's sewn into her vest.
I know.
To have an embroidered name vest, damn, man. And then the son tried to go in there and act all cool. Hey, I got my bottle of Bismol. She's like, guys, just focus, all right?
He does like a gun twirl with the spray bottle.
And this woman's just perfectly,
And
just
so
clean the
the
kitchen like nothing happened.
Rottweiler's freaking out because the toilet is moving.
That's
Rightfully
good.
so.
Like, how did they get the toilet to move like that? That's awesome.
I know. I wonder if they like just put the dog there and they were just like, don't prepare this dog. Just let it happen.
Gosh, so that woman grabs a butcher's knife, which I'm supposed thinking that it was clean, but why's it got all those fingerprints all over it?
That part.
All my knife
But-
sets? Yeah, right, bro.
Adventures too. Oh jeez.
How did the freaking thing get out of the toilet?
I know. Like it busted through the tape.
Oh,
And
and then it's
gonna-
sucking her down.
Like-
Look at how buff that woman is. She's upside down on the toilet like she does CrossFit for sure.
Like a full-on fucking
And-
handstand. Yeah.
She was doing cake stands her whole
It's
life,
like-
bro.
Eviscerating her body to the point that she can fit through the pipes. Shoes and all.
Well, she's gone.
Yeah.
That was a pretty messed up thing. It was like a wood chipper scene where she's like going down into the pipe of a toilet.
So now we're back to the front desk and she's trying to warn them that they're dealing with the ultimate apex predator. And the dad says, "We're the ultimate apex predators."
He's like, "Do you know what I just did in my van outside?"
I just
He's
caught
like, things that people just joke about and, would never do, but I did it.
Yeah.
Nope. And then here he comes.
So he's going
He
to go
opens
into
the bathroom up looking like freaking it.
The Shining. Jeez. So
Why is
they-
that dog? Ugh.
Like they bring the dog in on the collar. Oh, that's Daisy, the Rottweiler.
I don't think that you would have to have that much evidence to know what happened. There's blood covered wall to wall in the entire bathroom. The toilet is shattered, and the old
Yes.
lady's missing.
She went.
So-
yeah, it's obvious she went down the pipes.
Yeah. Sure, she's got the bag. And then you see this gigantic monster coming out of the toilet or the hole in
Yeah.
the ground for the toilet. Like, blast
Yeah,
it.
they're shooting. They're like throwing Pepto-Bismol bags and shooting it. It seems like it's mildly inconvenienced right now. They're gonna
The dad
stab it
puts a
with-
plunger down its throat.
It's like sodomizing its mouth hole.
Get the cavalry. I lost mother. I'm not going to lose you too. I miss her every goddamn day. Hey guys, did you forget that you're fighting a monster toilet dick chopper?
So are they going to do like the Armageddon thing here, where like he's going to stay with the evil thing, like the bomb?
Why'd you have to
go
leave him?
marry my daughter.
Why didn't one of you take the bag of Bismol and dump it down that thing's throat?
Yeah, like because doing in the skin is just going to piss it off.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if the dad's like, "Hey, bro,
There's
you
a
come
dog
back in
there
here?"
that is of no help other than to just be loud and annoying.
right?"
And
I
now
hope the
we
dog makes
hear,
it, man.
like barking and noises and all this stuff, and we don't see
Why
anything.
didn't he stick around and help? Oh no. Something's going on.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
there's blood,
Oh no.
and the power goes out, and then they run to the elevator.
No way the dad's gone. Ain't no way, bruh. That dad was
I-
way too manly for that monster.
I know.
He's like, "I'm so sorry, Sonny." It's like that Sonny. Wouldn't that be Sony?
Well, two ends. No.
Sony. I have a friend named Sonny. And it's spelled the correct way.
Sunny.
Sunnie. Sonny.
They go back to the boiler room, and there's eggs all over the floor.
Yep, there you go.
They got to torch this whole fucking building. Is what they got to do.
Yeah, maybe that's why that other building was on fire.
I would assume.
Septic tank. God,
Ooh,
that's an old system. We can shut the ventilation off. Like he knows what he's doing.
Trap the methane and it'll start to build. So they're going to blow up the building. And they're going to turn the septic tank into a big shit bomb.
Do you know how pissed I'd be if like my neighbor's house blew up and there's like, oh, it was talk about the rec center tonight. Like, damn it.
Red meat.
Oh, yeah. And then they just start kicking holes in walls.
It's like somebody just like shitted a fucking crunch wrap. Oh my God. So she's got a bag of, what is that?
Probably crack.
I mean, that would probably give it a little too much energy. I don't know if you want that.
Cocaine bear. Cocaine dick worm. He's like, hey, would you mind putting these gloves on? He's like, I gotta hold the flashlight.
So
you're doing really good.
She's gonna put the glove on and she's gonna drop whatever that baggie is. Oh no, she starts pulling things out of the septic tank.
What is going on? Yep, that was an intestine.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he has there's an arm.
Yeah, so there's just body parts in there. This is ew.
I think those were labia lips.
She said she thinks she's got something big. Ew, that'd be disgusting.
Even bigger than an arm. Oh God, it's gonna be that old woman's torso. Her lower half. All right, he's like, never mind. This is not gonna work.
So he's
like, can I have the gloves though? I'll do it barehanded. Here he goes. He's going in raw, and he's grabbing stuff.
He's braver than me.
He pulls out. It's an engagement ring from her. She's like, "You had me at hello when you came into my place. What is it? What is it?"
Pull up,
good God!
Old lady's torso. Yeah, like her skeleton.
Upper half skeleton torso. Ooh. Good night. That was amazing.
That is really good special effects. It looks disgusting.
Dude. That is nuts. And they're like, good job. You did a good job right there.
You nailed it.
How did you pull that out?
Congratulating each other while they're covered in septic germs.
She's like, call me crazy. I think we found bait? I don't think that would be bait. The monster already ate it.
Yeah, bait would be like, like an actual person, like a living
fresh
person.
Turds.
Like for fresh turds, you.
He's like, you could muster one up for me.
Yeah, you got some. Do you have a poop demon just sitting down in there?
See, what I would waffle stomp from the rest of my life. I would just stand up. I wouldn't squat down on another toilet in my life, dude. Or I just go outside where I know there's no toilet demons. Right?
Yeah.
I'd move to a foreign country where that's all they do. And just take dumps outside nonstop. So now it's going to start flushing down Bismol.
Yeah, so they're trying to like poison the pipes.
But again, isn't there 2 gigantic holes in the pipe? So why isn't the basement flooding?
I know. Like that part doesn't make any sense.
Toilet seats.
They're going to like every toilet and just dumping Bismol down there.
Why don't we just go to the very top floor?
Well, yeah, and just let it flow down.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll water down. So you want it to be like a thicker concentration. So you're going to get it into every pipe.
Thick. They put thicket in it. That'd be gross.
That would. You would ruin the pipes.
Thick Pepto-Bismol. That'd be so jacked up, dude. Jello flavored Pepto or Yeah.
They're gonna hold the methane in the pipes, and they're gonna basically set this place off like a tiki torch.
He's like, I still got 1 gallon bag of Pepto left. He's like, watch this. How come he look like Spider-Man? What was that dude's name? Garfield?
Oh,
Gross. Now this dude's just manly as man can be and is just grabbing organs from that carcass.
He turns the old lady into like a meat puppet.
Good.
Takes out her intestines and puts in a bag of Pepto-Bismol.
And now he's just freaking turned into a Blue Man Group.
He's gonna
banging pipes, trying to make music.
He's like calling the monster.
He just starts being Tub Thumper. You get knocked down, you get back up again.
Yeah. Drink a lager drink. Drink a cider drink.
It's working because the monster's coming.
Sings a song that reminds him of better times.
He's like, hopefully it goes for her organs. I hope it's just 1,000,000 of her babies. Like it's like a spider. Good night, that thing is. Look at how gigantic that thing has got.
Is he trying to like Weekend at Bernie's this old lady's corpse?
Good God. Right?
Yeah, he is. Like he basically is.
100%.
Like he's just holding it up in front of him like, oh, this is a perfectly normal, alive person.
She's just sunburned.
He's a little sunburned. Life is rough when you get older.
He's like, she it. Like,
and here comes the monster gonna try to eat the old lady.
It knew better.
It knew better, and it goes after him.
Look how buff that thing is.
You think it has like fucking predator vision and it just sees heat?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, then here she comes.
So here comes the front desk girl, and she
what?
Like stabs it.
He's like, give me this bag of Pepto.
He's got pulls the Pepto out of the dead body, and he's gonna jam it in the mouth.
It's weird. It's almost as if they would have done this when their dad was wrestling it in the bathroom.
That would almost make more sense, right?
That the dad would still be alive.
So now the monster is like getting set on fire, but now the building is getting set on fire.
I bet that smells so gross.
It's like a huge fucking shit bomb.
And then there it goes, just blew up.
Yeah.
You know, like when dogs or puppies, they try to eat their own dumps and they come in and burp, and you're just like, you ate your own shit, you disgusting bitch. Yep. Do you want hand sanitizer or something? He's like, well, you know, I'm covered in head to toe in shitty blood.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, no. I really like to take a shower naked with you.
Like a shower would be
your
more
boobs.
for both of those situations.
See, I just have a.
Ooh, yeah, that did it for her. You got a kiss.
I just have a 10-foot swimming pool of hand sanitizer, and I haven't showered in years. I just jump into that and then get out, air dry, and then I leave.
I mean, you know, I'm not, saying like this guy isn't like super cool or whatever, but like I would bathe in Purell after this.
I would do something. I'd pour bleach all over my body. I'd cover my pee hole.
Yeah.
And,
So now the ambulance and the cops have shown up.
Ambulance. He's like, that's not my dad because he's not pitching a tent. My dad would always be pitching a tent when he's leaving in a stretcher. Is the dad alive? That's dad.
Yeah. Dad is alive on a stretcher.
His hair looks like he stuck his finger in an electrical socket.
I know. He looks insane.
What? Oh, man. The dad got beat up pretty bad.
But
he was like, hey, son, why didn't you freaking have my back, man?
Really, why didn't you come and check on him?
The dad got his ass. His dad looks like freaking the bad guy on Tekken.
He's like coughing up blood.
Yeah, he's probably he for sure has internal bleeding. He's gonna die, man. Nope. And then guess what? They just inherited that Rottweiler.
And so the Rottweiler just comes out independent of a person, and nobody's gonna check this Rottweiler.
Is the dad spitting out teeth? What the hell is going on with that dude? Quit messing with your dad. Let him get to the goddamn hospital.
Yeah, really.
We got another live one here. Who? That guy's not alive.
He's not alive.
It's the first guy that got puke all over him.
Yeah, that's
the false alarm.
That's the dude that brought in the monster. Like, I don't, I'm not an ambulance worker. I'm not an EMT, but the poke test, like
That's
poke
pretty
'em,
solid.
that's how you determine somebody's dead. You poke them.
Or you get their taint. You poke their taint to see if there's like, oh, those are my balls.
Maybe like a good nose boop, like because
you give them a good old tune in Tokyo. But you also don't be like, hey, we got a person that's bleeding profusely. Their fingers are chopped off. Their stomach is ripped out. But let's let them have a talk with their kid and his new girlfriend.
yeah, just a whole family talk here instead of going to the hospital right now.
Yep.
Well, he's coughing up blood.
Still bleeding. I think it's time.
Yeah.
Like, don't
It's
ever
time
call
to
me.
rest. You should stop talking right now. Yeah, like maybe we
He's
should
like,
stop telling
uh-oh.
jokes.
So,
All right.
start rolling credits. Hold on. I click fast forward for a sec.
Oh, we see the pipes. And so we're going to head down the pipes
What the
into
hell?
like the basin where the water dump off is. And one of the eggs is there.
Uh-oh.
Go swimming or skirting off.
So many eggs. Is that New York?
There's 2 of them, 4 of them.
Ruh-roh.
I think that's Seattle.
I don't know. But for sure, Dad isn't going to be in number 2 because he's going to freaking bleed out right there in front of his son.
Yeah, basically.
All right, then. Let's
All
freaking be back with freaking final thoughts on Scared Shitless.
Hell yeah. All right, we're back with final thoughts on Scared Shitless.
Oh, yeah. We need to just do an episode of nothing. Well, I guess maybe we can do one. Is there karate? Excuse me. The drunk hiccups. But no, I thought the movie was awesome. I thought it was great, dude. The only thing that was nuts is like it goes by so quick without even realizing,
Yeah,
that it's going by. Like it's so super easy and fun.
Oh yeah, it was like how Tom Devlin talks about that like 70 minutes kind of deal. This hits like 75. It's nice, quick, in and out before you can have a dull moment. It just hits every moment it's supposed to hit and gets out of there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long, our movie is, but this movie, I think that's the only, I want to say negative thing I kind of have to say about it is that I wish it would have been a little bit longer, but like when it was like half time or whatever I want to say it, like I didn't even realize that it had gone by because like it was such a good movie that you're watching it and you're just like, oh shit.
Which
like,
and this was another one of those movies with like less than 10 characters total.
I don't know. It was
you don't even think about it because every character is so interesting.
Yeah, it was super quick. Like I really enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a great movie, man.
Yeah, it has
like, gore, the the special
Amazing gore.
effects, all that
Like,
stuff.
I mean, there probably is some CGI in here, but
You can't tell where. Well, no, I
maybe
guess when it's
maybe the
climbing out of the
fire.
pipe, maybe.
It's climbing out of the pipe. Maybe the fire.
I hope not. What if there's like actually that was a fire and 18 orphans and 16 puppies passed away that night. So
maybe. But the practical stuff is really solid, and this is why I really feel like practical is important. You have to have a good percentage of it, otherwise like it just kind of takes away a little bit. It doesn't age
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Hopefully we got most of it correct.
I feel like we did. I mean, I feel like that's the thing that the other thing I really like about this movie. This is one of those, you know, like it's not overly complicated. It's a very fun, surface level type of horror movie where like all of the, the character development and the motivations, everything is really, really simple, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like it's perfect for the movie.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I thought this one was perfect. It was there's not a thing that I think you could really change, because like yeah, it could be longer, but you're gonna have to add more time, which means you're gonna have downtime. Whereas this version of it is like the perfect trim version where everything just flows and flies.
Yeah,
straight
but I
through.
mean, it does. It leaves you, I once more I like the ending, how they potentially could have a number 2, but Dad for sure won't be there. Dad's bleeding.
number 2.
Dad's probably dead before he gets to the hospital. Let him freaking get work done, bro.
Yeah. But I do like
I guarantee that kid gets STDs for the rest of his life. He's like, you know what? I've been afraid of germs. I'm not even going to use a rubber. And he just goes and just raw dogs the dirtiest of all people.
I mean, that was the only part I was like, I get it. Like, we're trying to get him over germs or whatever, but like, you could be a little scared. That's okay.
Nah, don't be a bitch.
You could be a little scared. A good healthy fear of germs is good.
Dude, but his dad literally freaking lost a finger. It was like, you know what? Give me that freaking cigarette lighter from a 1980s car, and I don't need to go to the hospital. Could you imagine being like freaking, I don't know, Chuck Norris, and then having fucking, some nerd ass kid? I don't want to call out a Hollywood celebrity kid, but you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine being like the most toughest, rugged man? Like Bear Grylls. Could you imagine if Bear Grylls' kid was like, Dad, can I just play behind my computer all day long? Bear Grylls would be like, you know what? You either go outside right now and skydive, or I'm getting a DNA test. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that? Or like, even on the opposite side, you're just like, son, hurry, come here. I got the new Windows fucking 98. And he's like, Dad, can I fucking go base jump off of the mountain? Like, yeah, it's complete polar opposites, dude. That's amazing. It was hilarious. Like, dude, my dad did this. Really? Because my dad literally just cauterized his own finger that was just bit off by a scary monster in a sink with a cigarette lighter.
It's pretty badass.
Like, your dad sucks. I forgot that Adam Sandler movie.
I was thinking of Talladega Nights, where what is it? Where Reese Bobby goes on what was it? Career Day, and then he's like, I just run the local IHOP. Can I go sit down now? Like whatever
Like,
cool
it's the
thing you were
fastest
about
they get paid. It's the fastest they get laid. And why'd the kids all stand up and give him a standing ovation for that? They don't even know what that shit means.
it
Just
just
like,
sounds
yeah. But yeah, no, I was thinking no, I forgot what I was even going to say. But yeah, hilarious, man. It was awesome.
cool. Yeah.
So,
Well, you ready to close it out?
yeah.
All right. Well, check out our website, beratedmovies.com, where you can go to our tips to survive. You can check out our merch store under our Redbubble store under the merch link for your tees, tanks, hoodies, stickers, and hats. Go to our SpeakPipe link if you want to leave us an audio message.
Sorry to cut you off on that one. I was actually going to say this earlier in the opening. I was thinking about editing our website. So if you've
Okay.
made it this far into our episodes, if you have like a funny, like, hey, this one time, Brian or Anthony, you guys said this line and it was really funny. I was thinking about putting
That's a good idea.
editing our website to add, random comments that we have made through the years. So if you are, an active listener and you think that we've said something funny, if you message us, then we'll
Please let
make
us know.
a web page and be like, here's funny shit that we've said according to other people.
We
It's
could
like
even
Brian.
mention it in an episode.
Yeah, like, Brian, you know how drunk you sound on that episode? I was like, well, I was. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to say which one.
Right. There's been a couple.
But yeah, let's see, where was I? SpeakPipe link.
SpeakPipe.
Yeah, leave us an audio message. We may use it in a future episode, depending on what you say.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Let's see.
See, that's
if
my
you
only
wanna
job
get a-
here
I know.
is to keep Anthony.
Keep confusing me while I'm trying to catch my train of thought. Yeah. If you want to get a hold of us, you can email us at beratedmovies@gmail.com, or you can direct message us on Instagram, beratedmovies.
Or if you want to physically hold Anthony and you see him in public,
Please
he
don't.
has tattoos all over his arms.
Please
Touch
don't.
them.
At least introduce yourself first.
Be like, hey. But
Yeah, don't just run up to me and do that. That would be weird.
get a sideburn tattoo so they caress your face.
Oh my God. No. No. Oh yeah. So check out our Everything Gets Berated episodes, which we've had a bit of a break in those, but we're coming back.
I know. We've watched the movies. We just have, it's been busy, man.
Busy. We haven't had time. But we got a couple coming up, and then we're gonna get back into things.
Hey, we could just shotgun all these.
We should. We got a bunch.
Right?
We can just knock them out and then just set it up for a few months.
We just need to go buy a bunch of asparagus and pears and detox drinks for our liver. And, don't take Tylenol. Yeah. Knock these out. Dude, join our lives. We start mentioning those.
Yeah. We always
join our lives where you can see how weird we are in live action.
Lives on Instagram. And check out our movie, which should be out soon.
Hopefully. Don Quixote. Brian gets beat up.
Mobster Hunter.
Oh. I forgot to tell you that I actually changed the name to it to Brian and Anthony Get Beat Up.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the plot of the movie, basically.
And eat cheesy potato meatballs.
Yeah, and, like we get beat up.
And drink heavily, playing games.
Brian gets kicked in the pool.
And the dick. So many times. Like, I'm pretty sure I was like, hey, we got that shot, right? Nope. It wasn't recording. Like, you know, those people that's like, hey, jump into the frozen water. And it's like, did you get it? No, it wasn't recording. Oh, my thumb was right here. Oh, it wasn't loud enough. Oh, you're just like, God damn it. Did you get the shot? Yes or no? Like, that was it. Like, it was freezing cold. And we were freaking, not we. Yeah.
You.
When I was getting beat up into the pool.
Yeah,
It wasn't even part of the movie.
The royal we.
Dude.
Yeah.
But amazing times.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
Word up.